Gaffer, back home tomorrow, just looking to move on from last week's defeat.
Yeah, I think it was a game of two halves, Gareth. First half wasn't great. We never really get going. Find ourselves 2-0 down. Said at the time could have been 3, boy, the great save for Jammer off the bar. And then second half, after we've had a chat at half time, we see the difference. But again, we can't play in 45-minute bursts. We have to play full 90 minutes, and hopefully we get that tomorrow.
You mentioned the second half performance against Dunfermline. You'll obviously be wanting to use that as your motivation and going tomorrow and play more of the same. Yeah,
listen, there's been a lot of stop-start with players, etc., getting injuries, coming back. Some have been long-term. There's been a lot of negativity around that. Stop-start for a lot of them. And it's been disappointing. We've not really had a settled team this season. It's been a lot of stop-start, like I keep saying. But that's not an excuse, I'm frustrated with the level of performances at times we're getting. Players are frustrated as well. So as a collective, we know that. But we have to start getting back to the way we were last season quicker rather than later, and hopefully that's tomorrow. But again, it'll be a tough game against Airdrie.
Just looking at Airdrie, a newly promoted team, but a team that's earning a lot of plaudits for their style of play and what they bring to it. Yeah,
they've been terrific. Reece and his staff have done really well. He's got a formula the way he wants to play the game, which is fantastic for him. But we won't look too much into that. We've just got to play the way we play, concentrate on ourselves, give Airdrie the respect that they're due. They're young, they're vibrant, they're energetic, they get in around you. And we're looking forward to the game. We have to get the fans right on side straight away for the first minute to the last minute, and come away with a positive result tomorrow.
And looking to use that home advantage as well.
Yeah, listen, the fans have been terrific with myself and the team since I've come in. And I get their frustration. They probably thought with the start of the season we had that it would be plain sailing the same it was last season, and I totally respect that. And they'll be disappointed that we're not getting the results at the moment. But all I ask is to stick by us. There's a good group here. They're just being battled from pillar to post with certain players getting injured, losing key players, and when you have a small squad, it sometimes can come back to hurt you, and that seems to be the situation ourselves at the moment. So it's not been great for us all. Certainly myself, I'm very frustrated with it, but we have to keep going. There's always another game. We're only 6 games into the season. If memory is correct, we were kind of in a similar situation last season. After 8 games we only had 8 points. So like I say, it's not pretty to look at, but certainly the season we had last season, we never got off to the best of starts last season. You see where we finished. So, like I say, nothing's really won in September, October. Certainly, come the end of the season, then that's where kind of you get judged. And
a boost ahead of tomorrow is obviously the addition of Jack Harkness this morning. Just your thoughts on that? A good young player.
Yeah, listen, I was at the game here on Tuesday night and he caught my eye. A player that's full of energy, plays numerous positions, but predominantly is a right back. So again, he's only really been in the building this morning, so we'll wait to see what happens tomorrow with him regarding minutes. But certainly going forward, he's a player that's here to play.
You mentioned Tuesday night's game, obviously liked the look of him and liked what you saw when they were down here playing against Alloa.
Yeah, I took the game in. It was a good game to watch. Rangers have got some terrific young talent, and obviously playing against a good team in Alloa. And there's some good players in there, but certainly it was one of those ones where we need to try and get another fullback or a defender. The situation regarding Dara isn't great. Tyler obviously picked up an injury last week as well, so kind of bare thin at the moment in defensive areas, so we had to strengthen, and it's great to get a player of Jack's calibre and a young kid wanting to make a name for himself in the game, and that can only benefit Morton.
You mentioned Tyler and Dara there. How are they looking after last week?
Well, hopefully Tyler's available for tomorrow, but certainly Dara will be 4 to 6 weeks. He's picked up a similar injury like Michael Doyle, so very fortunate that 3 players in the one position all picked up injuries at the weekend. Ian Wilson's trained this week, but his calf is slightly sore, so we'll need to be careful with that one, because we can't afford obviously to play players that are potentially could break down, so we need to be careful in that front, Gareth.
And just in terms of the rest of the squad, how are we looking?
Yeah, well, really the only ones really are Jai, who will be a wee while away, and Dara obviously before the 6 weeks. Big George is back in contention, Gills is back in contention, Weirab's back in contention, so like I say, we've got the nucleus of our players back, but it seems to be 1 out, 2 out, 1 in. That's been the story so far this season, starting with Big Jack's hand. So it's been a difficult season regarding injuries, but we will keep going. And again, another good game tomorrow to look forward to. Hopefully the fans come out and back us and we get a positive result.